In this video, I will be showing you how to buy your first digital assets. Hopefully, this will be your first Bitcoin or your first Ethereum. I hope by this time you would have already set up all your accounts, which is Gemini, Kraken, Bittrex, Binance, and Qcoin. Once you have set those up, gone through all the ID verification, this is the step to buy your first Bitcoin. I would advise that you buy it either in Gemini or in Kraken. In order to do that, I hope first you have remitted funds. So first you need to deposit money into the exchange. So there are various ways of depositing money. You can do like a bank transfer. So if you have already gone through the process of setting up your Gemini Exchange account, you would have set up the two-factor authentication, and then you would have set up your bank account from where you can send money to the Gemini Exchange. So here it is, you go to Bank of America and you can put some amount, let's say even if you put $100, it will basically do bank to bank transfer, no fees involved, and it will deposit money into this account. And then it will be a ACH transfer. So the ACH transfers, there's no fees involved, and it will be directly credited to the Gemini Exchange. Once you hit confirm, it will send you a mail for the verification. So let's assume that you have done all that process. So in order to buy your first Bitcoin or Ethereum, you need to go to this buy section. So buy BTC USD pair. So BTC is traded against the dollar pair, and you can buy that. Currently, it is showing the bid is 8367.49. So what you can essentially do is you can come here, you can put a limit order. There are various ways you can buy this. You can either buy it at the market, and that is the market price, but I typically do not advise my subscribers to buy it at market. Instead, you should put a limit order, and the limit price should be set at whatever the current buy price is, less than that. So as you can see, the last price here was 8364. So what you can do is you can put the limit order at 8350, for example, and let's say you want to buy a very small amount of Bitcoin, which is zero point zero 0.01 Bitcoin. It will cost you $83.50, and Gemini will charge you 84 cents for that transaction. This is their fees. And then you can set the limit order. And when the price of Bitcoin, it will not execute immediately. It will take some time to execute this because it's a limit order. So there are various types of order you can put here. You can put auction, you can put immediate or cancel, you can buy it at the market. So when you buy it at the market, it will buy it at this price, the market price. The other thing is definitely to put limit order so that you can buy it away from the market. And then however our quantity, you can buy as low as uh, uh, you can buy as low as you know uh, 8 decimal places. So for example, you can buy 0.00000001 Bitcoin, and that's, it's a very minimal order, right? So it all depends. The quantity can be changed. You can change the quantity. Uh, you can and you can play around with this. Okay, so if you buy 0.0001, you are buying only $8 worth of Bitcoin. So let's say if you transmitted $500 for your play money towards buying your first Bitcoin or your Ethereum. This is where you do it. You transfer the money here, and then you start taking small positions in these asset classes. And then you hit buy, and then it'll ask you, I hope you have sufficient fund available in your order. So if you do not have the funds, it'll say that it cannot be completed. uh, right now, as you see, here is where it will show you how much fund it's available for trading. If you don't have funds, you can always click add fund, and then you can remit money, and always choose, for especially for Gemini, you should always use bank transfers, because they are free and it won't charge you any money. And the funds will be immediately once you make a request, even though it transfers in 4 to 5 business days as they speak here, but the funds would be immediately credited and ready to be used for buying your first Bitcoin or Ethereum. uh, there is a limit balance. So for Gemini, there is a $500 daily balance transfer, and 15,000 for 30-day period. So you can basically do a ACH transfer every day, 500, $500, and essentially, instead of doing a lump sum transfer of money to Gemini, you can send small positions, up till $500 every day to this exchange. And that's how you start depositing money, and then you buy your first Bitcoin or Ethereum. For Ethereum, it's the same concept. You can either buy it at the market, which I never recommend. You can always take limit orders. Given the volatility of these assets, you can buy these assets at a limit price away from where the market is. And typically, if you put 5% or 10% away from the market, you should be able to buy these assets, the digital assets, at a much cheaper dollar rate. And once you buy them, it will show it in your account balance. So if you go to, so for example, here, this is the account information, and in the account information, it shows how much Ethereum you hold, and how much Bitcoin and how much Ethereum you hold in your account. And that's how you can look at the dashboard, and you can see what's the total account value, and how much of it is in Bitcoin and Ethereum. The same concept lies for selling as well. You can sell your Bitcoin in USD pair and Ethereum in USD pair, as well as you can sell your Ethereum in Bitcoin pair. Typically, you will do either in Bitcoin to a dollar pair, Ethereum to dollar pair. That's how you would sell. So you would, when the prices have increased a lot in value, you should always sell and take profits. So you can buy limit orders instead of doing it at the market. You should always put limit orders, and for the limit pricing during selling, you should put it at a higher price than what the market is currently offering, so that if there is any volatility and it goes a little bit up, you can sell it at a much better profit margin compared to what you would. And for example, right now, the last price it got sold at is 8337. So you can put a price of 8380, for example, and you can probably take, let's say, don't sell all your Bitcoin at one price. You can ladder it, so you can start selling it at different values. So maybe 20% at above market, 20% at even higher market price, and so on. So you can actually ladder it and sell your Bitcoin for profits. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for subscribing to EzFin.